Earlier in the chapter, we studied about the functions of food and the four dimensions of health. Now, we'll go a bit deeper into the functions of food. Functions of food. What are the functions of food? Food gives us energy. Food helps in building our body. Food protects us from diseases and food regulates our organs. Okay. These are the four functions of food. Now we'll know about energy. We get energy through starches, fiber, fruits, and vegetables, so on, so on. Okay. Generally, we get energy, starch, fiber, glucose, fructose, sucrose, everything comes under carbohydrates. And another form where we get our energy is through fats like nut oils, any type of edible oils, ghee, like milk products, animal products, we get fat. Okay, so these both are known as body fuels. Where we get our energy? We get energy from carbohydrates and fats. What are the carbohydrates? Starch, starchy food, the food which has lots of fiber, fruits, where we get sucrose, fructose, and glucose. So these are known as body fuels, and oil fats like oils, animal products are known as main reservoirs of our energy. Okay, and bodybuilding. Bodybuilding. Okay, protein. We call it protein is the vital element for us to repairs and growth. Helps in repairing and growing. What does it do when our body repairs and grows? There's a lot of chemical reactions involved. There is lot of chemical reactions involved in these things. Okay, what does it do during those chemical reactions is, okay, repair, growth. What happens while when we grow, a new cell is formed. Okay, when a new cell is formed, the old one uh, eliminates eliminates. And if the old one, and if it is strong, some damage is there, then it repairs. Food repairs. Okay, food repairs thing. So this this process continues throughout our life cycle. This process continues throughout our life cycle. Okay, a new one forms. Okay, new one forms, old one goes, and again it repairs, and again a new one will form, and the old one will goes. This cycle will keeps on continuing. the rate at which these reactions the rate at which these reactions processed is carefully controlled according to the need of the body. This is done only when our body needs it. For example, when we have, for example, when we got any injury, okay, temporarily blood will flow. Immediately it is clotted. New cell will form. The old one will fade. Okay, so this is how, when there is a requirement for the body, when there is an requirement for the body, requirement for the body, only then this cycle will proceed. Okay, the growth and repair has lot of chemical reactions takes place in our body. The new one will form, old one will go, and if the old one is strong and something wear and tear out happen, it repairs. This cycle will keep on going throughout our life only when we have a requirement of requirement for our body. Okay, how, okay, these things especially are controlled by our vitamins, minerals and proteins. This repair and growth, this repair and growth mainly depends on vitamins, minerals and proteins. These vitamins, they are vital to our body. Okay, and they help in protecting us from the diseases. Minerals, we don't need them in large amount, only minute amount is necessary for us. Example, calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, manganese, all these things. Protein is the important source of building our body. Okay, this how the repair and growth happens. Now we'll come to the energy part. Okay, how the food is digested or how it is entered into our body. Like we when complex substances, okay, and simpler substances. Okay, the classic example. When we consume a fruit with lots of pulp in it, with lots of pulp, like take it an orange. Orange, the one here, everything is, the pulp is very much interrelated. Okay, when it enters our mouth, this converts into simpler substances. Okay, simpler substances like juice, something, and it goes into our digestion system, and it helps in giving our energy. Okay, and when we consume any simpler substances, okay, when we consume any simpler substances according to the body's requirement, when we consume any simpler substances, take example of our table sugar which we use for chai, coffee. Okay, that it goes into the body and forms to complex one. Okay, it stores excess amount, stores in fat, stores as a reservoir, or it converts to fat over a period of time. The simpler substances is converted into complex substances. Okay, this is the major reactions happens in our body. So what I suggest you is, when you are consuming any carbohydrates or any energy giving foods, consume it with along with the fiber. Like if you take orange, uh, chew and eat. Do not extract the juice. Do not extract the juice. This has simpler substances. It enters into our body very easily and very fast. It utilizes. Okay. And if you have excess of it, it stores as fat. Okay, when we chew and eat, when we chew and eat, it has fiber in it. Okay, what does it fiber? It takes longer time in our body to digest. So we feel full and satiety level will be more. Satiety level will be more. So what does it happens? We don't feel hungry. We don't feel hungry for longer duration. Okay, that's how we should consume our food. Always consume whole fruit and don't extract the juices and drink. If you drink juice, it enters our body very easily and it utilizes very fast. And if you have excess amount of sucrose, fructose, galactose are in our body, the excess amount is stored and reserved in our body as a fat. So what happens when you are hungry or when you are doing fasting, that excess fat will be utilized only during those times. It otherwise it keeps on accumulating, and over a period of time you will become obese. And what happens when we eat whole fruit, the fiber, the soluble fiber which is inside the fruit helps us to enter our intestine in a very slow manner, because of the fiber which is inside that fruit, and it takes longer time for us to digest. Okay, one and the other advantage of this is we get satiety level. It means we feel our stomach is full for a longer duration, and we don't feel hungry because of this. If you are if you want to shed few kilos, and always consume fresh fruit, and remember, anything in excess is going to be bad for our health. So remember to consume only two fruits in a day and never cross a fruit limit, like even anything sucrose, fructose, galactose, anything are sugars only. So always consume only two fruits in a day.